Kind of a weird time, so haven't been doing much. Just hanging out, working out when I can, where I can. Just trying to find a way to get it done. But yeah, kind of a strange time. Hopefully, everyone's families is doing okay. All the loved ones are healthy, and just trying to figure out, how to move through this.
Lauren Tate, I was just asking, would you have gone through contact in spring, and who else is listed at center on the team right now besides yourself?
Yeah, so I think, there are obviously some stuff that, they might have held me from. We kind of had a plan going into it. I was going to do, as much as I could, try to work in full 100%. At the end of the year. But yeah, we were planning on doing as much as I could do. And obviously we're not going to figure out what that was, but yeah. And then I think other centers on the roster, obviously you got Preston, Cade Kendrick can move over from guard. There's a few young guys that I think they're going to try out. One of them, I think. Yeah, there are a few guys that they were going to try out, I think, and just give them some reps. But
hey, Doug, it's Doug Bouchon from Rivals. How are you? Hey,
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, what's going on with Lifton, man? Are you guys pretty much on your own, or is anybody going to the Football Performance Center, or have they sent out some kind of workout routine for you guys?
Yeah, so the football, all that stuff is closed down. So it's kind of just stuff on our own right now. Willie, some of the strength coaches are kind of reaching out to their lifting groups and sending out, some in-weight room stuff if you have a weight room that you can use. And then if not, then they're sending out some body weight stuff, some running stuff. But yeah, it's kind of just figuring out, adapting to, what situation if you have a weight room, if you have weights, or if you just have body weight, you got to stay in shape somehow. And, they've been good about communicating, what some of the stuff, that we can do. And, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a little bit strange, but they've done a good job communicating, what we should be doing and, working out and running wise. So.
Is that how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Hey, compare, and obviously everything's different because of the virus, but otherwise, where the team is now as opposed to the last couple of years, just a feeling of optimism maybe, or tell me how the team is feeling this now as opposed to the last couple of years for you.
Yeah, I thought, we had a great winners. We were going into spring ball with a lot of momentum. I think the team feels, the best it ever has. Everyone looks great, in the workouts, super competitive. We were seeing some of the young guys, start to grow up a little bit, and, that definitely would have happened more during spring ball too. But yeah, I think, it felt great working out with all the guys. After the season we had, and, we were going to do some great things during the spring ball, but obviously, it's a weird time, but yeah, I think it felt good going through all those workouts, preparing for spring ball.
Doug, I got one more. Where do you think Brandon Peters is, and where can he be going into this year?
What did you say?
Where do you think Brandon Peters? What can he do as a senior? Brandon Peters coming back, knowing the system, knowing you guys so well. What kind of player can he be as a senior?
No, I think he can be a great player. Obviously, Brandon, he's probably one of the best quarterbacks that I've seen, playing on a team with. Yeah, obviously he has the arm strength to throw the ball anywhere. He's a smart football player. He understands the game. And he's in, another off-season, even in our program, just understanding, everyone around, maybe how some of the wide receivers run routes, getting timing down, and then obviously just understanding Coach Rod Smith's playbook and, just getting another year in that system. It's huge for him. And I think you're going to see a big year for DP. Obviously, I think the world of him. I think he's a competitor. And, anymore.
Thanks, Doug.
Hey, Doug. With Richie moving on, graduating, that right guard spot is open. Who are some of the candidates there, and how much do they lose when missing spring ball as far as competing for that spot?
Yeah. So I think honestly it's kind of wide open right now. Obviously, during the bowl game, but I think they were going to try out a bunch of different people. Guys like some of the young guys like Vertus, Jordan. There were a lot of guys that they were trying out at right guard, kind of just moving them around, see how they looked. But I'm not really sure exactly who they were going to try in the spring. I knew Jake for sure, but there's been a lot of young guys, and then obviously they'll miss out on a little bit of reps right now. But there's still things that you can do football wise. You can still keep your body in shape, and you can still watch film, understand some of the things that you might not have in the meeting rooms in the past, and you can still grow as a young player. So it's definitely it's a bummer for them not to get these reps, but at the same time.
Hey, Doug. Eric Fisher from Orange and Blue News. One of those young guys being Vertus Brown. How did you just see him maybe just progressing his development throughout the season?
Yeah, obviously, Vertus, I think, great kid, super hard worker. But yeah, this offseason especially, I think we saw him start to grow. Just, learning the plays a little bit better. And then obviously getting spring ball reps is going to be big for him, but also, once again, getting in the film room is a big thing for Vertus. So, yeah.
Hey, Doug, this is Joey Wagner from the Decatur Herald Review, man.
How are you going? I'm good. How are you?
Hey, obviously missed the last part of the season with an injury. What was in the process to get back, and how are you feeling going into spring ball?
You just asked about the process, kind of getting back.
The process of getting back from an injury, and how are you personally feeling going into spring ball?
Yeah, so obviously I was injured since the Northwestern game in the second quarter, first or second quarter. But yeah, obviously I knew it was going to be a bit of a process coming back. I was just kind of taking it day by day. I trust all those guys in the weight room. And I felt really good going into the spring ball. Just before, kind of all this stuff started happening before spring break. I was cutting, doing a lot of change of direction stuff, so I was feeling really healthy, feeling good. And I was excited to get back into spring ball and, play football again, but, sometimes things like this happen. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Just as a guy who's a veteran, who's been through a bunch of spring practices, what does the team just kind of miss out on in terms of growth opportunities for not having spring ball?
I think, one thing that you'll definitely miss out on is just the reps. The biggest thing about spring is you're just going to get a ton of reps, to work on, specific skills that you can bring into, the team sets. And, also you're going to miss out on those team reps, which are, big just to get the timing of offense and, recognition for the defense. But, like I said, you can make up for some of that through film study, maybe some online meetings. But, the biggest thing you're just going to miss out on is the reps. And, that is important, but at the same time, there's ways that you can work around it and adapt to it.
Hey, Doug, Eric again. This will not be the third year under Rod Smith. You're returning a lot of guys on the offensive end. What does this offensive group need to do to take another leap forward in this third season under Coach Rod?
I think, it's all about execution. There were 2 games at the start of last season where, we had a slow start. We got out behind, and, some of that was from penalties, other, mistakes like that. I think it's just, you got to buy into the system 100%. All 11 guys have to be bought in. That's the biggest thing, execution. Everyone on the field's got to understand their job, and they just got to do it. And, obviously we all trust it. We believe in it, and that's really the biggest thing. Just keep getting reps, keep understanding what's going on, and, good things will come from that.
Hey, Doug, this is Mike McGraw from the Daily Herald. Are you on campus right now, and if so, how often do you see your teammates? Who's around? What's it like down there?
So I was at home for a couple of days, and then, which is in Hinsdale, and then, I came down to Champaign just to grab a few things. So I'll be going back up north soon, but, there are a few guys around. I live with James LaForte and a couple of other guys, so obviously I see them every day, but, I think Cade Kendrick might be around, so, there's some guys that I can reach out to around Champaign that are definitely here. But for the most part, I think everyone's resting, hanging out.
Scott Ritchie from News Gazette. Since spring ball is supposed to start today, how much is it on maybe individual players to maybe put in their work at home, by themselves, just to maybe not lose that momentum you were talking about, coming off a bowl game and a good winter?
I think it's obviously you can still stay in touch with everyone. As a leader, you can still reach out to people, kind of making sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But, the biggest thing is, each individual player's got to, hold themselves accountable right now and make sure, that they're doing the running or lifting or anything that, the strength coach has sent out. And we have some film that we can watch if they can watch film. So it's definitely on the individual player for sure to watch it. But, we're still a team. We still stay in touch. Obviously, we got technology to be able to still communicate with each other. So.
Hey, Doug, it's Gavin again. What has just kind of been the messaging from Lovey and the rest of the staff about how you guys are supposed to deal with this and continue to train?
Yeah, I think, the biggest message has just been, keep hope, stay kind of locked in on, what we were focused on we needed to do during spring ball, which, we needed to clean up a few things, get a lot of reps for some young guys. And, I think the biggest thing is just, kind of just stay locked in on, what our goals are for next season and, keep that in mind while the way, you can still get a lot done. You can still get, improve in different ways than you would have when you were here, but you can definitely still improve your game.
Hey, real quick, this is Derek. We only got time for 1 or 2 more questions. Doug has a 11 o'clock online class.
Hey, Doug, this is Joey again. Hey, have you thought, what would it look like if part of the season or training camp? Have you allowed your mind to kind of wander into that, or no?
I haven't thought too much about that. Hopefully, the situation kind of dies down, maybe gets figured out. I'm not going to sit here and act like I understand really what's going on that well, but